FX Morning Mayhem podcast is an essential listen for currency traders. Each episode covers a curated watch list of key currency pairs alongside insightful market observations. It highlights crucial daily news events that could influence the market, ensuring traders are well informed. Additionally, the podcast offers valuable trading strategy tips, catering to both new and experienced traders in the Forex market. This podcast is for educational purposes only. None of this info should be construed as investment advice. To see the trades called out live for free on our Slack channel, click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join the trade faction. If you find this podcast valuable, please follow and share with a friend. And now, on with the show.
Okay, let's start with the instruments. Here's the Aussie New Zealand Dollar. We are in barely a trend of any sort. The amplitude is a -1. So we're just going to skip this one. This is a waste of time.
Gotcha.
USD. This is in a nice uptrend. We're in the inception zone. I got to figure out a better aesthetically with these labels and stuff, because when they're on top of each other like this, it's really hard to see what's going on. You're in a long wave phase. We're looking for longs here. So right here, we're actually in a pretty good pre-setup. We're just waiting for a sweet spot to form.
I have all the information on the bottom on the right there.
I do. Maybe I could get rid of some of that stuff on the top. I don't know. I'll play with it on the weekend and see what
Gotcha.
makes sense. It's nice when they're spread out,
Yeah.
But it's not nice when they're all like here. This is really nice, right?
Mhm.
So we're in a long trend up. We're in a long wave phase. We're in the zone. So we're just waiting for a sweet spot to form. This was actually one of the signals from last night. I don't know if it took them or not, but I took both of them and made money on both of them. So, it was the next one that posted a second time.
Yeah.
So this one was a short last night, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Yeah, right here.
This is the one I took.
Oh, you took this one?
Yeah.
Okay. And I took it short last night and was able to make money, and then it fired off again, and then I didn't take it. So, which was good because it spiked on news. But right now it's doing nothing. New Zealand USD. This is in an uptrend. We're in the zone, looking for longs, waiting for a sweet spot. Singapore dollar, Swiss franc. In an uptrend, in the zone, looking for longs, waiting for a sweet spot. I'm going to write a song about that. I just love the way that all sounds. USD, Canadian dollar in an uptrend in the zone, looking for longs, waiting for a sweet spot. And then finally, US dollar, Swiss franc, downtrend, not in the zone yet. Oh, wait, I lied. It is in the zone over here. That's weird. It's not here. That's a weird software thing I will have to figure out later. I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
In the zone, trending down, looking for shorts, just waiting for a sweet spot to form there. All right. On with the news. So today we just had unemployment claims at 7:30, which were slightly higher than what was forecast. Not much of a reaction from that, but that's what's going on. President Trump is set to speak at 10 a.m. Let me see if it says what he's going to talk about. Due to speak at the World Economic Forum via satellite. So he's doing a Zoom. I don't know. We'll see if that has any effect, but I may set an alarm for 10 just to be aware that something's up. That moves us on to the market insight part of the show. And as you suggested it, and I think it was good that we let it cook for a day or two.
Yeah.
You wanted to talk about Trump's Stargate plan.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the actor from MacGyver in the original Stargate?
Yeah.
Joe. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
Richard
thought.
Dean Anderson.
Okay, that's what sticks in my mind every time that somebody says that word. I just see that guy's face.
Yeah, he was in the TV show.
Yeah, my dad used to love MacGyver. He just
Mhm.
thought that was the best show in the world. He goes, that guy can take a rock and a squirrel and a piece of wire and make a gun, or
Yeah.
something like that. All right, so our new president has announced the Stargate Project, which is an AI infrastructure initiative. They've earmarked 500 billion in a
Mhm.
joint venture between Oracle, SoftBank, MGX, and OpenAI.
Yep.
The initial investment of 100 billion with plans to reach 500 billion over 4 years. They want to build the data centers across the US to power AI, which is a big problem. I hope they are successful with that. They started construction in Texas,
Mhm.
Abilene. I think that's an old country song. They're going to start with 10 data centers and expand to 20 locations of about 500,000 square feet each. Ooh,
Yeah, they're huge.
yeah. Wow, that is really big. Expected to create 100,000 jobs. Maybe more, man. That's a lot of computers to take care of. Positioned as a strategy to compete with China and AI technology. I've read a lot about the whole China thing. I think, they may be a little ahead in research, but we're way ahead in actually applying it and doing it all over the place
Yeah.
in general, I think. So China tends to be made the boogeyman way too often.
Yeah.
Also, their birth rate is just collapsing. So
Mhm.
that's going to have an effect on them as well. So not to mention their phony baloney economy, which is also collapsing. So there's a lot of stuff working against China in the equation here. So Trump's going to do something to produce energy for these data centers. I'm guessing that's going to be nuclear.
Yeah, they got to give them
Um,
especially if they're in Texas.
yeah.
I
And
mean, their power grid stinks.
by the way, all you traders listening, all these words that we were saying, like the names of these companies and computers and nuclear power, these are all things to speculate in potentially.
Mhm.
No investment advice here, but that's just common sense. Technology will be supplied by ARM, NVIDIA, and Microsoft. Focuses on advanced AI projects within the US, including potential applications in healthcare. So another vertical market, hint, hint. So all these things are going to impact how we trade, regardless of what we trade.
Yeah.
It's interesting stuff. I'm glad to see that he's putting a priority on it and wants to expand it as opposed to control it like some other people had said they were going to do. So,
Yeah. Hopefully they stay out of it though.
yeah, I know. You never can trust the government no matter what. I learned that from my parents. Okay. I think that's all I have for today, sir. So have good luck trading.